In studio this morning is Colonel Jason Garcia and Miss Amy McVay-Tellez from the Historical Society for Southeastern Mexico. How are you guys doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Doing
Good
well.
Monday morning.
Absolutely. Good Monday. It's, Mixmaster Mike is out with some family emergency things. He'll hopefully be back in the next few days. Just some stuff with the immediate family, but he should be okay.
Good.
But we are busy. We're in the busy season. It is the fundraiser's coming up. We're looking towards a trip down memory lane, and today is the last day to get your RSVP in. Correct?
Today's the day.
That's it. Now we're not stretching this out again, are we? Like every year, you guys get bullied into stretching that.
That's right.
Final day out.
I like that reference, bully.
Yeah.
We did get bullied into
telling
doing
you.
something we normally wouldn't do. I'm a hard deadline person.
That's right.
Well, if we stretch it out, we may run out of food. So.
we live in the land of mañana. People want to get it done tomorrow.
Well, or if we stretch it out, we may not have bags or containers. We may just have it.
That's it. But yeah, so we need it to be today. I understand, if it's the next couple of days, I'm sure they'll make an exception. But really, the hard deadline is today.
Right. It is. Today's the day.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the fundraiser. This is 40 years that we're celebrating of recipients. That's amazing. You guys have been doing this for 40 years.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And I love to talk about the evolution of time, of how it started, and then progressively got so large. We were renting out the Civic Center and celebrating baseball and bringing in hundreds of kids to celebrating, hey, literally the lights coming on around here, celebrating the founding fathers of electricity around here in Roswell, New Mexico. So we have had golden opportunities to celebrate history.
Absolutely.
That individual that have impacted the history of this area.
And there's a meme that you see going around. It's like the how it started, how it's going. I'm sure you've seen those. This is kind of the how it started, how it's going of the Historical Society. Because for as long as you guys have had your doors open, we've been honoring history, honoring the past. Even the Historical Society itself is the JP White House. It's a museum to a bygone era. And you guys have done such a great job of maintaining that.
Well, thank God there's not a humorous punchline at the end of that, because it is a pretty impressive list of awardees and folks that we've honored. So
Absolutely.
It is. Yeah. And one thing that I love to talk about is in history, I mean, our job is to talk about the past, but I'm really excited to talk about the future.
Yes.
And what the next 40 years look like.
Well, that's been our challenge is paring it down to a specific person or group of people each year. There's so many deserving folks out there, but it's difficult.
It really is.
And that's something that I like the fact that you're focused on the future and moving forward. But we can't do that unless we have working facilities, unless we have a good roof, unless we
have a good point.
Oh man,
it takes a lot of money to run that archive facility, to keep things up to code over there. So these are things that these fundraisers absolutely scratch that itch.
I'm one to say to not take things for granted, and I think we do that often.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a time if we do not come together as a community, which I've lived here my whole life, and we always show up, right? May show up late, or may show up right, but we show up. But there is a time that, people may not want to speak of it. There's a time that the museum could be closed and we could still try to celebrate history. So we do not need to take things for granted, and we're not done doing what we need to do, right, Jace?
Well,
we are not. We're never done.
The property has lots of projects that we need to address.
But we do need your support.
Yes,
if you're
we can
listening,
only do that with the donations.
And if you're listening, and we say it, we've said it again, and I'll continue saying it, every penny counts. If you can't afford a dinner for one reason or another, drive through and drop off change.
Yeah.
If you've purchased a dinner and you could pay it forward, give us a call. Rick Kraft, if you're listening, I got a message last night late. We're out of town. How can we help? So they're showing up to help, even though they're not there.
Awesome.
They're going to send a donation. We're going to pay it forward because that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have somebody. I was trying to already. Jason knows how I work. I'm trying to think. Okay, the Rick Kraft. How can I pay it forward? But we will. We're paying it forward to people that have never been able, for one reason or another, to enjoy these deals.
Sure.
Enjoy these fun fundraisers.
It's an awesome concept too, and it's something that
it's fun.
You look at COVID. There's not a lot of good that came out of the Rona, but one of the good things that actually came out of COVID was us discovering the concept of the drive-through fundraiser. It works so well. It seems that people seem to like it a lot more. They don't have to get, all dressed up and gussied up. They can just come as they are. It's less pressure on us, the donator.
Well, you should see how many people drive through in their button-up shirt and tie, and then they're wearing sweatpants and sandals.
Right? The typical Zoom.
That's
Zoom
right.
Uniform.
Attire. Yes.
Absolutely.
But it is a lot of fun, and I'm proud to say this is a well-oiled engine. We're doing this right, and we do have a lot of fun. Somebody said, "Why in the world are you still doing it?" Are you kidding me? We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mike Winters is going to wear his fishnets this time or not.
We're working on it. We're working on different costumery.
I know somebody's listening, and we really technically haven't had a challenge for this event, but we kind of do. But timing is everything. So if you're listening, let's work on this specific challenge. I know you're listening, Gary. I know you are.
Okay.
So we need a challenge, and it's a lot of fun. We want to have fun. And by the way, if people didn't listen last time, Tina Williams will be a part of Hot Club on the Pecos will be there.
Okay.
And her Golden Soul will be there. Will be there hanging out. So we'll have some music to enjoy while you're listening. And I want to say thank you to Gene Dow and Mike and I. We sat down to really try to get an idea of some fun entertainment through your amazing station to watch online. So you can go home and watch them.
KSVPTV.com is going to be involved. We're going to be doing, I believe, a video presentation there through KSVP TV, so you can actually check that out. And the beauty of that is you can check that out whether you paid for the ticket or you didn't pay for the ticket.
Oh, that's cool.
There are golden opportunities.
It's a great chance to be a part of history. But why would you want to jump into that history of southeastern New Mexico without delicious peppers right in front of you?
There you go. There you go.
I mean, that's what it's all about. So the whole event starts out. It's 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. It all starts at the Historical Society at 200 North Lee on August 25th, 5:30. Everybody lines up there. There's a short presentation there at the Historical Society, correct? Awesome. And then then the caravan starts.
There you go. Yep. There you go.
And it's cool, the caravan, as it happens, because you're also experiencing history kind of as you go.
That's true.
Different pictures, different memories. You're driving through the historical district. And it all rounds up at Pepper's Grill and Bar for a fantastic dinner. You guys definitely pull out all the stops with this dinner. And they did make sure to mention, by the way, generous portions. They know their target audience.
I forget what the menu is, but I know it was good when I saw it.
Well,
there you go.
Let me give you a refresher.
Okay, good.
Start out with a shrimp appetizer for $2.
Well, that's
good. All for me. Yeah. Let's face it. That's why you find somebody who doesn't like shrimp. You find somebody who's not into seafood. Oh, I don't like seafood. You're mine.
No shrimp.
You're my +1.
There you go.
Then you get 1 beef entree, which is braised beef tips. 1 chicken entree, which is spinach and artichoke grilled chicken. It's served with red new mashed potatoes, summer squash medley, rolls, butter, and a dessert for $2.
That's right.
That sounds
good. And that fun dessert is going to be chocolate chip monkey bread with bourbon sauce.
Oh,
what?
Nice.
All right.
And they pulled out all the stuff.
Now you're talking. You're like, chocolate chip, okay. Monkey bread, I'm in. Ooh, yeah, with bourbon sauce. Heck
there you
yeah.
Go.
So it's this year's it's all about honoring past award recipients, but also honoring the ones from this year as well, correct?
Right. It's just kind of, we wanted to take a moment as the buzzword is pivot. We wanted to take a moment to pivot and kind of just bring along all these 40 is the way I see it, and prepare preparation for the next 40. So we're celebrating all 40. And one thing we haven't mentioned is you need to obtain a ticket of this year's drive-through, or you will not be able to get the commemorative booklet, which we've just finalized. That amazing booklet, and it's gonna just it's got some treasures, if you will, and we're gonna leave it at that.
It's some.
You will not be able to obtain this otherwise. It is a unique perspective, something unique in our archives from the beginning, and I kind of think it's again bringing the past and preparing us for the future, and it's really exciting.
I like that.
We just placed an order. There's some things that are going to be in this goodie bag, if you will. So when you come through, you're going to get your ticket. You're going to get a goodie bag. What you're getting in that bag, only individuals that purchase ticket will be able to get.
Right. And it's $100 for the main ticket, which is includes the dinner for $2. You can purchase the table, which is $500. That feeds 10 people. That also includes the swag bag, a decorative centerpiece. And delivery as well.
That's exactly right.
in the $500 package. So, but again, the deadline to RSVP is today.
Please.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Please.
Absolutely.
We're worn out. I'm already sweating, and we're just beginning the day.
And that's completely understandable. You guys are very busy. I mean, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. Because then coming up in September, the CAPS program.
Yay!
That's going to be another fun one too.
It's really exciting.
Awesome.
A lot of that's I love because I don't know a lot about some of this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really exciting. We're really excited to get these kids involved. Individuals listening, if you're not familiar with the CAPS program, we really encourage to give the Society of Colorado Roswell Museum at the Roswell Community Little Theater.
Yes.
These kids do amazing things.
They really, really do.
Really.
And it's so awesome to see the kids get into the stories of the characters that they're
excited
portraying.
about history.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Not only are we teaching them, but then they get a chance to teach us, and you learn stuff I never knew before.
That's right.
It's amazing that history comes alive when they do these events, and they do these throughout the year. I think this is maybe the first one they've done in a few months, but I think last year they did a couple as well. But it's always awesome to see history come alive and to be there to help support the Historical Society. So that's just one of the events coming up. I mean, you guys keep busy. What else do you have on the horizon?
The challenge is on. So the challenge is on. We've got some history clubs in the works. We've lost some history clubs just due to transitioning. Teachers have moved, relocated.
Sure.
So the challenge is on for this. Anybody listening that wants their child to get involved with their school and get a history club going, a pizza party's on the line. So I want to challenge a class or a school to get a pizza party going. What that means is there are to my knowledge, we've only had one elementary school in Roswell with a history club, and that's Valley View. So Valley View, if you're listening, you do not count. That engine has already started. We've got that choo-choo train going.
Sure.
We've had history clubs in a couple of middle schools. We've had history clubs at both high schools. But life has been hard as we've been doing a little bit of pivoting. So I want a new school to come along and say, we're all in. What does that mean? Pretty much we could walk you through that process. All we need is a school to get involved and say, whatever that means, we're in. So call the museum at 622-8333. I guarantee you Jason and I would both love to bring pizza and goodies to a school that gets a history club. Now, we can't feed the whole school,
sure,
but we surely can feed kids that want to get involved and celebrate history at any elementary school, middle school, high school, and private school. That is included.
Awesome. You know what? I've seen whole classrooms of students mind their teacher for an entire school year on the promise of a pizza party.
A pizza party.
So I mean, this is
the challenge.
It's amazing what you can get with pizza.
That's a big get. That's a big get right there.
Hey, I'm even challenging Jason. You never know.
I like it.
You got to bribe me to get some things done.
And that could be at New Mexico Military Institute also. We've never really done that either. Mm-hmm. So if you're listening, all you need to do is give us a call, partner with your child, grandchild school, and we would be happy to get something going. I would absolutely love us to have to extend our newsletter to give updates on all the history clubs. That would be
That'd be
awesome,
cool.
You know, like those old wallets that you used to pan out for pictures?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Here, let me show you all my family.
That would be so amazing to have to update the Roswell Independent School District with all these history clubs going on.
The modern version of that right now is, here, let me show you my cats. That's the modern version of that. So, but yeah, that's awesome. I mean, so, any kids out there who want to dive into history, and you're in a great place to dive into history. Southeastern New Mexico is so rich with not only local history of southeastern or the southwest western part of the United States, Native American history. Right. There's so much to explore. It's a rich tapestry, as they say.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity to not only to make history come alive, but also to get some free pizza.
And Leadership Roswell's fixing to head back here. I can't believe that program's already started again.
Wow.
They will be starting again in the first class. Yay! In the afternoon, they'll be touring the museum. So if you're part of an organization and need a special tour, we would love to partner with you on a meeting or anything like that, and start booking your events for Christmas now. Our calendar's filling up. So if you need a facility like the archive facility.
The archive facility is a great place to hold your event or get together. They can absolutely facilitate you. Also, if you, I know that the schools kind of things getting back to normal. They're going to be, fourth graders going to be doing their tours. I guess
usually in the spring.
Usually in the springtime.
We haven't booked that time. Usually March, April, something like that.
But if you're a private organization, if you're a group, church youth group or something like that, and you want to do
really cool.
Do a tour, you can absolutely do private tours. That's not a problem.
And Jason's always coming up with fun mystery things or whatever, so maybe they could do a night tour.
We did
or
a scavenger hunt.
You know, a scavenger hunt would be awesome in the JP White House because there's so much to explore. The other thing that would be cool is an escape room.
Oh, I got it.
So the escape rooms are real big. Like if you did like around Halloween, if you did like a murder mystery inside the JP White House, I think that'd be kind of fun. I know there's parts of the house that we can't really access and we don't touch.
That's right.
But maybe move the rope and let us have access to a staircase. Just one time. Hire a stunt man, have him stand at the top of the staircase, we'll push him down.
Oh,
It'll be fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We're always open to new opportunities.
Awesome. And that's what it's all about. Is it's really just keeping history alive. And I mean, you know, with even this last weekend with the last escapability of the kid going down in Lincoln.
Oh yeah, old Lincoln days.
Yeah,
It was good.
It certainly was. I was the whole weekend. I didn't even go to the concert, but the whole weekend I was walking around just
That's
singing
great.
Wildfire.
I love it.
Oh, I did
That's so
watch the
fun.
concert. It was good.
Oh,
But,
that's great.
But yeah, no, just with all the history there is here in southeastern Mexico, it's great that there's organizations like the Historical Society that are keeping history alive, and you guys are doing great work with that. So again, it's all going down August 25th. That's a Thursday, and it's a drive-through event from 5:30 to 6:30, starting at the Historical Society. It ends up at Pepper's Grill and Bar. The menu's fantastic. It's a great chance to to do something to give back to the community, and also, I mean, have a great time. It's a blast. A chance to see, rub elbows with folks here in Roswell. You never know who's going to show up.
That's true.
And the cloud on Facebook afterwards when you get to post up the pictures.
That's true. And if you have a friend, partner up with them and each put in $50 and
I don't know
get
that
that.
we've had anybody eat their dinner on our lawn watching the band, but I guess they
Oh,
could.
that's
there you
true.
go.
I guess I agree. They absolutely.
There you go. So if you want more information, again, the deadline to RSVP is today. But if you need a couple of days, I'm sure they'll facilitate. Just a couple, though, all right? If you want more information, 622-8333. You can also go to roswellnmhistory.org for reservations and donation information. So come on out, folks. It's a great chance to help out the Historical Society and to really dive headfirst into history. Who are the recipients this year?
This year is celebrating the last 40.
Okay.
That's exactly
Celebrating
right.
the last 40.
Gotcha. Okay, so this year we're taking a second
There you
to
go.
celebrate everybody.
That's right.
Next year we'll kickstart the next 40.
Yes.
I like it.
And the list is long and distinguished.
Yeah. Like I said, it's difficult to just pick
It's
one.
so hard.
I understand. Well, as I was looking at this list too, I think that's why, like, towards the end, we started getting to the dairy industry of Travis County, restaurants of Roswell, past and present, because there's a lot that covers.
That's right.
And so so that's what we do.
I really like those type of events, though, because it's kind of a time to celebrate in the beginning and the evolution of where we've come. And then again, we can't, as the Historical Society celebrates history, we still are excited about the future. I always say this, I believe it, the best is yet to come. We just need help.
Right.
We need support. And Roswell's amazing to show up, come together, work together for the good. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. It's a trip down memory lane. It's going down August 25th, starting at the Historical Society there at 200 North Lee. And again, more information, 622-8333 or roswellnmhistory.org for all the info that you need to know. Well, Miss Amy, Colonel, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate having you guys here.
We appreciate it.
As always.
We'll have you guys and prayers to Mike and everybody.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, hopefully have Mixmaster Mike back where he belongs very soon.
There you go.
That's the hope. 16 minutes away from 9 o'clock.